Hello students, here I'll discuss tree diagrams or labeling phrases. So first of all, we would start with this very good diagram. This is the picture where a person is speaking two sentences, one sentence and on the other hand another sentence. First sentence structure is immediate constituents are noun phrase and verb phrase. In noun phrase, there are two constituents, determiner and noun, and in verb phrase, single verb is there. In second sentence, because sentence is joined with n, so this is compound sentence. So in another sentence is divided uh, into two phrases, noun phrase, verb phrase. In noun phrase, single element noun is there, and in verb phrase it suggests the opposite. In verb phrase, verb is there, and then uh, another branch of verb is noun phrase, right? So that is there. So here we will discuss the sentences, how sentences are labeled. Like first of all, how sentences are analyzed and what's the notes, how sentences are labeled, right? So first example with brackets. So here we'll see that there are T diagram, there are another method that is bracket. So we can use anything. So first of all, how would you divide this sentence into phrases? So first of all, we'll see that the children put the toys in the box. So here the children is the subject, right? Sorry, the children is a subject, and put the toys in the box, that's a predicate, right? So this is a bracketing method actually. So in here we can put the subject or noun phrase. It is also called either subject or noun phrase, right? So that's a noun phrase, or this is verb phrase, or either subject or predicate, right? That's a predicate. Okay, fine. So that's a bracketing method is this the sorry that's a here we have to put subject, and this is predicate. Predicate means from here to here, right? But predicate means verb phrase. Verb phrase is divided into two parts: put the toys, right, and then in the box. So it start put, and that is why that is verb, and in, that's a preposition, and that is why it is verb phrase and it is prepositional phrase. This way we label the category. Now explanation is that the main phrase structure rule. What is very important? The main phrase structure rules. So main phrase structure rule we are going to discuss. So first of all, that's a sentence is divided into noun phrase and verb phrase. Then noun phrase is divided into article, right? So that can be article phrase, and noun, that's a noun, and that's a prepositional phrase, right? So and then verb phrase, another part, that's a auxiliary, and then verb, and then noun phrase. Then prepositional phrase, that's a preposition and noun phrase, right? So they have given the same description here, sentence, right? And sentences are divided into different parts: noun phrase, verb phrase, right? Then article, right? Then adjective phrase, then noun, prepositional phrase, auxiliary, and preposition. Okay, now very nice diagram they have given, right? Here we can see that through this diagram, that is upside down diagram. down trees, upside down trees, because trees, generally tree is this, no, this way. So that's a root is here, and these are the branches, these are the leaves, different leaves, right? So if you do this diagram, that's the inverse diagram, means it should be here, that's a base should be here. So they have shown the same. So here sentence, right? So that is sentence, right? Then sentence is divided into phrases. So phrases are different branches, right? So that's a phrase. Then phrase syntactic, right? Syntactic is structured. Syntactic means structure, right? Then categories, and then these are the words. These are the words. Okay, now drawing the tree diagram. So how to make the tree diagram? Through phrases. Okay, phrase. How to build a tree? Here we are going to learn how to build a tree. So that's the first is play with the toy, right? So that's a verbal phrase, play with the toy, right? So that's how to do it. That's a verbal phrase. So that's the first this is okay, verb phrase. So then first we have to drop the verb, and then with the toy. So with the toy, as we discussed earlier, that's a start with preposition. So that's a prepositional phrase that will be known as prepositional phrase. And in this case, first we have to drop the preposition. Then in the toy, that is noun phrase. Okay, so then the is determiner, and toy is noun. Okay, so this way this phrase will be analyzed. Moving to another, right? Actually they have here they must have given verb phrase, but which is missing somewhere. Anyway, so verb phrase, how to analyze verb phrase, you must have got the idea. Now moving to another one, that is draw the tree structure of phrase, right? So that's a this is the question, and then these are the different phrases. Okay, so that's the first is repair the uh, telephone, the success of the program. This is a noun phrase, right? This is verb phrase, this is noun phrase, right? Why? Because starts from verb. It's the success of the program, so they are talking about program, so that's a noun. Head word is noun. Then a film about pollution, that is also noun, right? And noun phrase. Then move towards, so move is a verb, so that's a verb phrase, right? The end of the road, so here head word is or keyword is road, so that's a noun phrase. And then with your table, decide if each is, so that is we have to here in these questions, these sentences, 5 sentences, we have to decide if each is a verb phrase or noun phrase, right? So that's the first is the first sentence is repair the telephone, so that's a start with repair, and that is why this is verb, and that is why the group of words are called, this phrase will be known as verb phrase, right? So verb phrase, first we have to drop the main verb repair, then the telephone, so the is article and telephone is noun, so this is noun phrase. So this way we analyze. Now moving to next is, that's a sentence is the success of the program, we have already discussed, that's a noun phrase, right? So then the is article, right? Success is noun, and then the success of the program, and of is because of is preposition, so this will be known as prepositional phrase. Here preposition will drop, then another branch is already like sometime branch, let me tell you again. Sometime we find that, so this is a tree. Okay, so sometime here another branch, right? So this is the branch, right? And then here off. So the node is, what's the node is? Node is off, and that is why this is off. So that's a prepositional phrase. So here this a preposition, and then another branch is, that is noun phrase, right? So noun phrase, that's a now the program. So the is article, and then program is noun, right? So that is there. Now moving to next type of phrase, that's a film about pollution. So that is a film, right? So noun phrase, this is the noun phrase. Of course this is noun phrase. So first of all, why? Because there is no verb, so this is noun phrase. Okay, so then noun phrase, the a film, the a is article or determiner, film is noun, then that's about pollution, right? So that is, about is just one word, right? And then the prepositional phrase, right? So that's a prepositional phrase, this is about. And then noun phrase, earlier we discussed that either one word or many word, but it will be known as phrase. So that's a pollution. So pollution is noun phrase. Okay, so I think it's very easy and good, very good slideshow. Now next is, that is move towards the window. So that's a phrase. Why? Because move is the verb, so that will be known as verb phrase. So this is verb phrase. Okay, now move will be dropped, so that's a again preposition towards, so prepositional phrase. And then the window, that's a noun phrase. Simple, very simple. Then moving to next is the end of the road. So here verb is not, no action is there. So the end, right? The same, it's a end, the end, and then prepositional phrase of preposition, and that is simple, and that is noun phrase. Okay, then moving to next is the sentence. How to build a tree, right? This is sentence. Upper one, five one, which we discussed, they were phrase. Now these, this is the tree. This is the, sorry, sentence. So sentence, he likes the boy, right? So he likes the boy. So here he is already given. That's a subject, and likes the boy is predicate. Okay. So very simple sentence. He is pronoun, right? So that's a sentence, as noun phrase is pronoun he. And then likes, so verb phrase, from here to here, this is called verb phrase. Drop the verb, and then this is the, sorry, this is the boy. So the boy is article and noun, right? Okay, now another sentence, the children put the toy in the box, right? So here you please notice that this the sentence is divided into noun phrase and a verb phrase, right? Noun phrase and verb phrase. But verb phrase, suppose this is the sentence, this is a noun, and this is the verb phrase, right? So this is noun phrase and this is verb phrase. Okay, but then in the verb phrase there is another branch, which is in the sorry, it will be shown as like this is verb phrase. Okay, so this is verb phrase, and then verb phrase, this is the verb phrase. Okay, and then another branch is, this is in the box, this is prepositional phrase. So the same they have explained here, right? The first, sorry, first, this is the noun phrase, right? Noun phrase, and this is verb phrase, right? So noun phrase is the children, and then verb phrase, put the toy, put the toy. So put, that's a verb phrase, but in the verb phrase one more phrase is attached, that is the part of verb phrase. that is prepositional phrase, right? So verb and then prepositional phrase, right? So verb phrase, in verb phrase noun phrase is also there, and then prepositional phrase, right? So that's a verb phrase, noun phrase, and then prepositional phrase, preposition. Here verb plus noun phrase, here preposition plus noun phrase. Okay. Draw the structure trees for the following sentence. Here now sentences we have to draw, right? Those guests should leave. Maria never ate a brownie. That shelf will fall. The glass broke. The student lost the debate, and the manager may offer a raise. Right, so then one by one we are going to see. First is that's a those guests should leave. So those guests, right? So this is those guests, noun phrase, should leave verb phrase because this is auxiliary verb, and leave. Simple, very simple sentence. Right, now next is that's a Maria never ate a brownie. So Maria, that's a noun phrase. Okay. Never is adverb, right? So in the verb phrase, never ate. So that will be dropped, right? Never ate. The noun phrase is a brownie. A brownie. Then next is the shelf will fall. Simple, very simple. I think no need to explain. Will is auxiliary, right? And then next is sentence, right? The glass broke. So here even you can write that's a break, and that's a past tense. Break, here you can write break and then pass. This way also you can write here. In next slide I will show you how, right? Now next is the student lost the debate. The students, of course, that's a noun phrase. Lost is verb. The debate, very simple, the debate is noun phrase. Okay, now next is that's a the manager may offer. So the manager, right, verb phrase, the manager. Okay, then may offer, that's a verb phrase, but in the verb phrase arrays, that's a noun phrase is attached. So that's a verb phrase, that's a part of verb phrase. In verb phrase this is the auxiliary and this one, and then noun phrase. Okay, now homework. Repair the telephone, and the success of the program. A fat lady's man. Then repair the telephone. So then they have done this way. Simple, no need to explain. Then the success of the program. We have already a fat lady's man. A fat, right? Compound noun. That's a noun phrase. There is no verb, right? So a fat. A is article, fat is adjective, ladies is noun, man is noun. So compound noun, ladies man, right? So that's a ladies man who is fat. Now a man who like larger ladies. So that's a ladies man. Now practice diagram. Jane hid the letter from Dan. Then he likes raw vegetables and meat. The teacher spoke to the boy with a smile, right? So here Jane hid. So Jane, right? Sentence is hid because this is noun phrase. Hid the letter. So that's a verb phrase, right? And in verb phrase is this way. Hit the letter. So this is hit is verb and the letter, right? So here three branches are there, but next branch is prepositional phrase from then. Okay, now next is Okay, now this is another way to describe. Jane hid the letter. Okay, he likes raw. He likes noun phrase, then verb phrase likes, right? Then raw vegetables. So that's a raw is adjective, vegetables, noun, and meat conjunction added here and mean. He likes, then noun phrase, raw vegetables, okay, then conjunction, then noun phrase. The teacher spoke, the teacher spoke to the boy, then to preposition the boy, then with a smile, with, and then simple, very simple. Then the teacher spoke, the teacher spoke to the boy, okay. So this way, my boss was that's a my boss, okay, was happy about her promotion, about and then her promotion. Possessive pronoun actually, her promotion. So here I am stopping, but yes, I am going to make one more video on it, and then I would explain you through my through one smart board, right? And then only you'll be able to understand. But I think you must have got the idea. That's a simple, very simple. So that's all the sentences along with this diagram I'm going to explain you in next video. So here I'm winding up. Thank you so much. Good night.